Okay guys, so how's she going today? So today is Saturday. I forgot the freaking date, but I'll look here on the phone here in a minute. But as you see, I got my first extension on for the downspout to the house. This is the only one. The south ones are the ones that are leaking. This one's leaking. That one's... Look at the steam coming off the top of my roof even. Wow. Oh, I forgot the... Hang on, I gotta go put my big door up. Give me 1 minute. Frick. So yeah, I put this extension on because when the snow starts to melt, obviously you see it's getting all wet there. And the last couple of years, I don't bother putting these on until all the snow's gone. But it always gets to be such a slushy mess there. I'm going to try maybe putting this extension on. See, it's working. Yeah, that one over there on that side of the house is dripping, but all the ones here on the north are not. They're still froze up. So, but you know the sun don't get to them, right? So I don't bother with those. But that's the first extension for the house. Putting her on for this year. They've been sitting in the shop all winter. And my roof is even smoking too. Wow, look at that. It's actually pretty nice out, guys. It's only going to get nicer from here on. So, roof's dripping. Got some steam rolling off. I think it's rolling off from the top. Probably because the asphalt's getting, I think that's an asphalt shingles. I think. I don't know. It's still the original with the shop, but... Ooh. Yeah, I just got done scraping the driveway. It snowed last night, yesterday, and we got about 1.5 inches of snow on the ground. So, I went and did a little bit of shoveling. I didn't think it wasn't worth pulling out Big Red for. So I just said, nah, I'll just do it by hand. I need to start getting into better shape anyway. I'm kind of out of shape, you know. So I spent. I didn't get out till about 11. What time is it now? Oh, so it's about noon. So I've been out for about a good hour. Probably not even that, because it really doesn't. Ooh, look at the steam rolling off that shop. Maybe this camera won't even pick it up. I don't fucking know, but sheesh, my shop's on fire, boys. Uh-oh. Well, I got plenty of snow to put her out with, so I got done scraping everything. I did the driveway. I did here by the shop. I did the back step Dewey there. I had scraped the driveway. I scraped it yesterday too, but it had snowed later that day. More towards the evening it started snowing. It obviously, like I said, it put about a good inch on the ground. So, but I had scraped the driveway, and the driveway is a little bit more towards the middle of the driveway and the bottom. It was still, packed with ice. But it started on thawing. It usually unthaws from the top and works its way down. I think because when the garage door is down, the garage door heats up, and then it heats up that general area, and then it heats up the concrete and the snow and everything. So it always starts from the top, works its way down. And we got about halfway yesterday, and I went and scraped it up. I usually like to get the slush off. Then once ever left over, like the ice and stuff, I'll leave that until it turns to slush, and then I'll scrape it. But I only got about halfway, and then it snowed. So I went out again today, a little while ago here, and I went and scraped the driveway. I actually had to do the whole thing because it was, covered in snow. But there's still ice under half of that. So, but since it's really nice out, it's really going to town. I'm thinking maybe in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I'll have to go back out and make another round and scrape that shit off again. So I usually like keeping the driveway pretty clean because, well, for one, the car can get traction going up the hill there a little bit, you know, if it's not too icy. And two, I don't really want someone, you know, walking up my driveway and then they should slip on ice and fall. At least this way, they can either see the ice or it'll melt, right? If they can see it, then they can try to walk off the side and, you know, walk in the deep snow or something, you know. Just don't walk on my driveway, right? I don't want you to fall and break your ass, so, but whatever. So, shouldn't take too long for it to scrape clean. Today, I think today it is, I looked earlier, but I forget pretty quick. We'll go to the Weather Channel app thing here, come on. It says 18, but with that wind going on, it's only 8. The Dewey on my house, that new Dewey that I bought, the thermometer thingy, it's reading like 35, but yeah, on my phone it says it's only like 20 or something. So, but this thing here too is way off. I think I'm going to try to correct this maybe now, because it is not 50 degrees out. I'm going to set this to whatever my phone is. Someone said to just take a pair of pliers or something and turn that little metal Dewey, and that should straighten her out. So we'll try that. And then, so at least we'll get more of an accurate. I think my phone's more accurate than anything else I have around here. Well, besides my radio is actually pretty accurate too. I actually listened to the weather on that weather radio I bought. I listened to what the temperatures were there, and I had put it to my phone, and it was exactly the same. So this thing and that new thing I bought at the house, they're way the hell off. And the only way, seems like the only way I ever could have fixed it was just resetting that thing all the time. And that was kind of getting stupid. I was afraid it might kind of ruin it, but. And I suppose I don't have a good pair of pliers in here. I got wire cutters, but I don't want to cut it. There they are. Okay, right at the freaking bottom. Got some pens in here too, if anyone needs a pen. There we go. Okay. So, reset these. Put my wire cutters back. Put that back. That over. So we'll go on the phone here. Set this to, update it again please. Okay. Yeah, so on there it says 18, but it feels like 8 because of the wind. And we got a northwest wind going on at 8 miles an hour. I think last night we had or maybe it was the night before, we had a wind advisory, or a wind chill advisory going on. So apparently you can just turn this thing and that'll reset it, or you can set it if you can ever get a hold of it. Oh yeah, that's working. If you put your pliers on the back of this and you twist it to the correct temperature, and I'm setting it to whatever my phone is. So my phone says 18. We are about 18 and a half. So it's not. You know, it doesn't have to be dead. It doesn't have to be. That's actually pretty perfect. See, that's got to be 10, 11, 12. No, that's not right. That's got to be 10, 11, 13. I don't know. Well, we're pretty damn close anyway. As long as it's more accurate than 19. So that's 20, 19. Yeah, we got that dead on now. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Alright. Yeah, so if you take your handy dandy pliers, you know, and you grab onto the little metal, this little metal Dewey, this whole thing here, and you twist it, you can control your settings. So now, like I said on my phone says 18, And that should be saying 18 now too. Maybe it looks a little off to you guys, I don't know, but when I look at it perfect, it's perfect. So, and I just noticed, guys, I just effing noticed, this has got to be the same brand as my other weather dew-age spot for my house, the digital one, that little guy. I think that's the exact same brand. Must be a really popular brand then if they're all over the fucking place, but whatever. I'm not too happy with the one that we bought for the house because that one's way the hell off. Like I said, I don't know if it's reading a different kind of temperature, and that's why, because that thing's reading like 35 or something like that, and it's not 35 out. I probably could keep resetting it, but that's kind of stupid. I'm just checking my mail here. They shipped out my antenna, and yeah, they shipped out my antenna yesterday, and then my mount, they shipped that out yesterday, and my cable, they shipped that out yesterday too. I didn't realize it was already, when I had made that last video, I didn't realize it was already Friday. Or was it Thursday? Well, today's Saturday, so I think in the video I said, well, it's going to be here this week sometime. Well, actually, it's going to be this week coming up, not yesterday's week, you know, not last week, because I had gotten my days mixed up, and I thought it was actually, you know, like Wednesday or something, I guess. I guess maybe I was getting antsy for my stuff, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. So we fixed this. I guess I could have did this any day, really, but I just didn't want to do it when it was cold out. Now, to get this sucker hanging back on there, just like so, I'll have to clean that too come spring, which is getting a little dirty. We actually had a bigger one of these. When we lived back at the farm, we had a big one, like a really big one, and we had it on a tree that leaked a lot of sap. Pretty much just destroyed it within like 3 years. It was pretty well fucked. So, but it was still hanging on the tree when we moved out. But I think it's gone now. But well, that's because it fell off. Yeah, it's actually in the house now, but it still works. It's just it doesn't have the. It's hard to read the numbers now, and it's the little like the little glass part of it fell off. I bought this little tiny one for the shop. I figured that'd be, you know, I don't need a huge thing for this. Wow, it actually went up. It's actually reading 20 now, almost 21. Cool. So that's fixed. Yay. I really don't know, guys, how accurate these things are. I never really trusted them all that well because I just don't know if they're 100% correct. I don't think they are, but you know, some of them are just way the hell off. It's incredible. So I guess they give you some idea as long as you can get them set as close as possible. So this thing here is easy to set, but that digital one you have to keep resetting it, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm not gonna. I think it'll be fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I thought my camera stopped recording here. Not sure how you're gonna see this, but. See that, I can't see my lens, but see that big window there? Well, look to the top left corner. You might be able to just make out that little white box. Right under that power cord, on the left side, top window, top left corner. That's where my little Dewey is. I figured it would be better there. I don't know, maybe it's warmer up there in that little cavity. Since the wind really can't get under it, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's reading the warmer temperature than it really should be, but they say to kind of keep it out of the way, but whatever. And it is now noon, the siren's screaming again. So, they're talking some decent weather, and I think it actually is going to happen. I really think it's going to happen because, man, it is nice out today. Even though it's only, you know, apparently 20 out, it's got to be a lot warmer than that, because I think even at 20 degrees, it really wouldn't be melting this good. It seems to be melting everything, so, but I don't know. So, could be a little bit warmer than that, I don't know. Like I said, everything's not telling me the truth. Everything's off, you know. like I said, the phone tells me, you know, like 20, 18 degrees. I'll look here again, but I know it's going to say the same thing, but you going to update? Yeah, see, it only says 18 above. Well, then there it says 27. See, they got different, you know, different things on here, and, you know, I don't know what half this crap means. And see, it shows here, if you guys have the Weather Channel app on your phone, on your iPhone, you have the Weather Channel app, or you can download that for free. There'll be a big disk area here that shows the sun and the temperature, and it'll say sunny, and then it says 27/26. So maybe it's actually 27 out, not 18. So I don't know what's up with that, but they could actually be a little warmer than that. I don't know. So maybe it's actually, you know, like 30 out. I don't know. I guess maybe just different in every area. It's a little bit warmer, but it's a little bit stupid. Just, you know, I want my temperature for around here, not, you know, people that are 20 minutes down, you know. Yesterday on the weather thingy, they said that in the town where my bank's at, they were hitting almost 30 yesterday. Well, I think we hit about 25, maybe 20. So even just 20 minutes from my house, it's a totally different, you know, temperature. So, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, that we're being cheated out of our temperatures, and we don't really know what the temperature is. I mean, you'd have to kind of just make your own, you know, if you're smart enough to figure that out, to make your own digital Dewey, you know, which is not a half bad idea. At least, you know, it would be, you know, be made of good quality parts. So my roof is still on fire. But yeah, this was just be an update for today. I don't really have any videos. I don't plan on really making any videos now until I guess either until we get more snow. I was actually thinking about firing up the GoPro today, but I figured, well, who really wants to see me shovel snow? I mean, I already did one video on that, so I mean, how many snow plowing videos do I have to do before you guys get sick and tired of it, you know? I mean, maybe some people like it. I mean, I don't mind making the videos, you know, it's just as long as they're worth it to you guys. I mean, if you guys don't want to see anymore, then I'm not going to really do them. I guess we'll be done for this year then, because, well, I always like to do the last snowplow of the season video. I always used to do that before. When I knew it was going to probably most likely be the last plow, I would definitely make a video on it. But I've kind of made some snowplowing vids throughout the winter here, and you know, people enjoy them. But you know, I just don't want to bore the living crap out of you people, you know, with boring videos. So, but yeah, so. But with these warmer temperatures, for sure we'll probably get one more big dumping of snow. We usually do. So, and I think out east there or whatever, they picked up, what, another 20 inches of freaking snow or something stupid like that. Like, is it ever going to end for them? Like, whatever. You know, it's good for me, but then it's bad for others. You know, it's good for me because I don't have to deal with all this shit. But you know, why should other people have to deal with it? Really? I mean, it would be better off if we just didn't get any of it. You know, we've had very little snow this year. I mean, maybe we got, right now, we could possibly maybe have about a foot, maybe almost 2 feet of snow on the ground. But see, it's always been kind of warm and then chilly and warm and chilly. You know, it always kind of melted a little bit here and there. So, but now today and yesterday, she went to town, and she went to town so fast that over here, where that pine tree is, and that tree there was actually some grass showing. So, but it got covered up with snow because it snowed. So I was like, oh, that must be true then, because we're getting some, ooh, got some cat fights going on. Yeah, that fucking orange and white cat, I'm so freaking about done with him. Look at this crap. This is what I gotta fucking deal with. All this fucking crap. Knock it off! That's what I gotta do every day. I gotta scare the living crap out of him. Now see, there he goes. Fucking orange and white cat, I swear. I'm sick of it. I should get to have my cats out and not have to deal with stray animals, you know. Fucking crap. But yeah, another thing too. I gotta get one of my male cats fixed. His balls need to get ripped off because he is definitely, I mean, it's normal for male cats to want to, you know, mark their territory, you know, spray everywhere. But I've never had a cat in my life spray this bad. I've had other male cats in the past, and maybe those other cats were older and they didn't care too much about spraying, but the whole of this guy goes to fucking town on spraying. My other cat, the gray one, not too bad. He sprays, normal. But his balls need to get ripped off too, because, believe it or not, even though they're in my house, they've been in my house all winter, mostly. And they still have to spray, so they're literally spraying into my house too, and it's really pissing me off. So I'm going to try to get, I don't know, I'm going to try to get a couple of male cats fixed, hopefully, next month coming up. There's nothing really for me to buy. So, I figured, well, could get a cat fixed or something, you know. But that freaking, that orange and white cat needs to get the hell out of here. So, I don't really know what else to do. I'm hoping this spring he'll run off. He'll most likely run off. Male cats usually don't hang out long. The female cats usually do. I had a female cat, a couple of them, but they weren't mine. They were wild ones. They were actually staying in the neighbor's shed here, which I'm surprised he didn't do anything about it. But maybe he did finally, because that one female cat is gone. I haven't seen her for months, and she had a couple sets of kittens there, and they all disappeared too. So don't know whatever happened to her, but she's gone now. So, but then there was a couple of other ones that freaking came around, one right after another. Well, my grandma took those because she lost a couple cats of her own, and she was looking for some replacements. It's like, well, you could have just went to the pound and got some, you know. But shut up, bird. I think she likes the challenge of taking a scared cat, because these cats were scared. They're not tame animals, so I think she likes the challenge of having to tame them. So it's really it's definitely a hard fucking challenge to try to tame a wild animal. So especially a cat. But one cat, there was another female that came around shortly after my grandma took the other two, and she was really tame. She had to have been someone's pet, because she was just so damn lovable. I think it was Mother that walked out, and no, I think it was me too. I think we were coming back from the bank, and I think we pulled up in the driveway, and we noticed this cat. It looked almost like one of my cats. I was like, was that one of my cats? And Mother was like, no, that's another freaking wild animal. Another wild cat. So we got out of the car. The damn cat walked right up to us. So it had to have been someone's pet, or it was someone's pet, and they no longer wanted it. So my grandma took it too. So, and my grandma, I think I said a few months ago too, she found out that she's got another wild cat running around at the farm too. And it's not even hers, and it's not ours. It just somehow randomly ended up at the farm. So I don't know what the hell's going on with all these stray cats being dumped off over here in this town, but whatever. We know that. Well, my grandma has a couple of my cats. Well, she's had one of my cats for years. She's got Goldie. That was my first cat, my very, very first cat. Yeah, he's still around. And she's got him. And of course, he's getting up there in age. He doesn't really want to do anything anymore. He just lays around. He's getting old, you know, so. But she thought for a while there that, you know, we were going to lose him because he was just so sick. But apparently he's walking around and stuff now, but he's really getting up there in age, and I think one year he got into a really bad fight, and he was blind in one eye for a while. I think it came back now, though, but he was blind in one eye for a while. I'm not sure how you could recover from a blind eye, but apparently he kind of did, so. But whatever, so. But he's really not in the mood to be wanting to mate with anyone, you know. Because he's not fixed either. But, you know, the last few years, he's just been kind of laying around, you know, not wanting to really do anything. So, but he ain't gonna be around too much longer either. I'm lucky probably another 5-10 years we'll probably get out of him. Wow, hell, it can't even be 10. It can't even be 5 years because we've had him for almost 18 years now. I think I got him when I was like 12 or 13. And I'm 23 now, I think. So, I don't even remember how fucking old I am. I think I'm 23. So, it hasn't maybe been quite 18 years, but it's been a long time. Usually cats only live about 18-20 years, you know. And if they're a special breed, they don't last very long at all. You know, you're lucky if you get, 10-15 years out of them. So, we had a really nice cat a while ago, too. We had him here, too, when we first moved in here. His name was Elliot. He's one of those cats with the smushed in face. He was really freaking hairy, and he was really big too. He was a big motherfucker. But unfortunately, he started getting sick, and his insides were starting to shut down. And we kind of noticed too that more towards the end, he started drinking a lot of water. And my mom Googled it, and that's a sign of a cat dying because the insides are shutting down now. So he was starting to die. We were attempting to take him to the vet. You know, maybe they could. We just thought maybe there was something wrong with him. That maybe he had some kind of maybe like cancer or something. You know, maybe or something like that. And my grandma got him to the vet, and then when the vet went to pick him up, he just died. Right then and there, he died. So, fortunately, he didn't make it, but whatever. Well, we had him for a few years anyway. He was a friendly cat. And he was a mean cat, too, if you know what I mean. You know, he's nice one minute. You start picking on him. You know, you just, start poking him or something. You know, that's what I like to do with my cats. I like to poke them. Because it kind of gets them, well, not pissed off, but then they kind of want to start playing with you. I kind of just like to, I like to freaking piss them off. You know, not in a mean way, just, try to have some fun with them, That's the point of them, so. But he immediately turned around and he started snapping back. So he was a tough old goat. But unfortunately, he's not here anymore. So, but those kind of cats. Well, actually, we got him for free. So, those cats originally go for like $200-300. So that's quite insane. But whatever. There was an old lady that had him before, and she said that she was moving to New York. And where she was moving into, they don't allow pets, so she had to give him up. So then we took him, had him for about maybe five years, maybe not even 10. Not sure how long we've had him, but he wasn't around too long. So, but he was a good old cat. He was fixed too, so that was a good thing. But my male cats I got now, nope, they're not fixed. They're far from it. And they need to be fixed. And what's so stupid is that while I have these younger kittens too that I need to try to get rid of, I haven't done that yet. I've been waiting for them to get a little older. I mean, they are older, but they don't really seem to be growing a lot. They're growing now, but they just weren't growing too fast. So and they're still not growing very fast. They should have been full size, I think by now, or damn near full size. But what's so stupid is that I'm letting them out, let them run around. They sure love playing in this fucking white shit. They just fucking go mad on it, which is fine with me. Beat it up, I don't care. I don't want it anyway. So they go and play in the snow. And my black and white cat, the male that's, spraying everywhere, he's actually trying to mate with one of the younger boys. I have another boy in this second set here of kittens, and He's a little hairy little guy. And the big one's trying to mate him. It's a little stupid. You got a male cat trying to, mate with a male cat. Like, really? You're not going to get very far on that setup. So, these cats are clearly stupid. But, we're hoping to get his balls ripped off soon. Because it's getting to be stupid. I'm really getting tired of it. So, got snow falling from the trees and everything. So yeah, sorry for this stupid cat story. I didn't really need it, but whatever. But yeah, so we got some nice weather coming. Can't wait for that. Apparently it's supposed to get warmer out. And soon, well, probably not for another. It would be nice if frickin' spring would come early for once, but I don't think it will. But if it does, I think we'll be starting the John Deere up soon, and possibly the trimmer. We'll get the tiller going. And stuffs. So that's gonna be. Hopefully, it won't be a crappy summer like it was last year. Last year we got a lot of rain, and gardening just wasn't worth it. But maybe this year it'll be worth it. I don't fucking know. We'll see. So yeah, I will do a video on when the antenna and stuff shows up. And I guess that'll be here probably next week. I think Mother went and checked for me, and I think she said one of them was supposed to show up. Oh, I think she said maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure though. So that'd be nice. We can get that freaking set up, done, and over with. And then yeah, I guess we'll have to still save up for the router box. We'll get that deal out of the way. Kind of waiting for something to sell on eBay, so that way it'll help pay for that. So, I guess I'm still a little short, for money for that box. That's an expensive router box. That's what, $250. So, it doesn't seem bad, but when you don't make a lot of money, and you don't have a lot of money saved up, I didn't really need the antenna. I could have gotten away with it, but I just wanted to see if it would fix my problem. And if it does, well then obviously it's I'm going to keep it. If it don't, well I'm just going to keep it anyway. I already paid for it, so you might as well use it regardless if it makes it better or not. So, I can always sell it back on eBay too if I decide I don't want it anymore. It'll be used, but it'll still work. I don't think I've ever seen any used antennas for sale on eBay. There probably is, but I don't look for used stuff. I only look for new crap. So, yeah. So like I said, I don't know when my next video will be. Probably next week sometime. Well, that'll be this video for today, but it's just supposed to be a quick little update. But it turned out more to like a freaking story time. Story time with Mr. John Deere 3720. Yeah, that's the way that goes over here, it seems like. But yeah, so that's I guess what we'll do. I guess we'll wait for my stuff to show up and do a review on that. Like I'm probably not going to do like an install video. I'll probably show you how I did it afterwards. Because my uncle's probably going to help me with that, and he's not a big fan of being videotaped, so he doesn't even like his picture being taken. So if you can't take a picture of the poor bastard, you sure in hell can't get a video out of him. So just have to let it go. But whatever. I'll do a after video, of it being installed and stuff. Show you what I did and stuff. So hopefully she'll work. And yeah, and I think. More in the summertime, I'll replace this radio that I got with a different one. So, I kind of like my little radio. I've been using it quite a bit the last couple of days, but, that's just to get used to it and break it in a little bit. It'll come more in handy this summer. Right now, there's no severe weather. And they even said on the weather buoy, too, that there's no major storms coming for weeks. For a week or two, anyway. They said possibly a good chance of light dusting, which is, This ain't no light dusting. This is a freaking 1.5 inches of crap. So, but not too bad. I don't worry about this stuff under 3 inches. Under 3 inches, I can scrape it fine by the shovel. Once we get over that, it's up to Big Red to do it then. But my roof is still on fire. Look at it, it's chooching. It's chooching. I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but it's chooching. You might be able to see it better from this side than the other side. I could go over there, but I think then the light would actually get in the way of the smoke. Yeah. Yeah. See, my roof's on fire. My roof's on fire. I think my house is on fire probably too on the south side. But so yeah, before this video gets too long, guys, I guess I'll cut you guys off. I got some tree branches to clean up too. I got one there that fell a few months ago. See, I just cleaned this and look at it. It's already starting to melt. So that's gonna be nice. Look at this crap. I'm so tired of it. Now I actually opened the plastic here so I can get in and out without having to make a bunch of this, just walking in and out. It'll be coming down soon anyway. I think the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to build a shelf at some point for that new heater of mine. Maybe I won't even do it. Maybe I'll do it some other time. Maybe like next year or something. I don't know. But I mean, it could sit on there for now, but kind of need all that space. I don't think I'll be using the heater much anymore because if it's getting this nice weather, and there's no point. I mean, I'm standing out here and it's got to be like 30 something out, and I'm just wearing of course I'm wearing my overalls, so it keeps me a little bit warmer. But I'm just wearing thin gloves that have seen better days, and I'm not freezing. I'm a little chilly, but I'm not freezing. Not sure how good my camera's doing, but because I am using my old camera again. See it zooms in and out. See that? So yeah, this is how good my camera zooms in. I know Clayton and Mr. Zircon, if you're still watching my videos, I heard from him a little while ago, but I guess he's been gone on vacation or something, but just heard from him a few days ago. If you guys don't know about this camera that I got, well, it's a 5x zoom, so I'll do a 5x zoom. There you go, that's it. That's all I get out of this little sucker. And so this camera does okay for, in the shop vids, but I want to get a better camera. So, and I don't like using my iPhone because that doesn't do any better than this. So, and yeah. You guys remember when I did that video on the PVC pipe for the washer? I didn't have a small hacksaw? Yeah, I do. Totally forgot about her. There it is. But I think that one was meant to cut... wood or steel. I don't remember what the hell I don't remember what the hell I bought it for. I bought it for some reason. And then I didn't really ever use it. It looks like it's been used, but it always pays off to fucking look around before you just start doing projects. It's been used once or twice. The blade's all scraped to crap, but yeah, that would have fit in there just perfect. I don't know how the hell I don't even remember that. That was stupid. Here I went and used that big son bitch, and here I had a little one. I'm trying to climb out of the freaking trailer. It's a disaster in here. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to take off. See, probably for this long video. Just wanted to give you guys an update for today. I probably won't have any more videos coming up for a little while. Until, I guess until the stuff shows up, or unless we get another snowstorm or something, but I hope that we don't. Because I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm tired of it. I think everyone else is pretty well freaking tired of it too. So, everything's melting pretty good, so that's a good thing. Let's check my phone temperature again. Here again. See, that went up. Now it's almost like 25 degrees out. So let's check the phone here again. Update. Well, it's still 19. It says 19 above up, but on the other area it says 27. So that could be more accurate. Yeah. It's getting warmer out, see? I had that set to 20, or 19. It's above 20 now. I think it's about 25. Because I think the big marks, so there's 20, so that's got to be 30. There's 40. So we're almost at the 30 mark. So, and this is reading the outdoor temperature, by the way, not in the shop. So this was just so I had something, or, you know, if I'm out here welding or something, or not welding, but you know, any jobs or something, then I know what the temperature is. I don't really have to look at my phone. Even though it's more handier now for me to check my phone, but sometimes I don't always have my phone with me either, so it's just kind of a stupid thing to do. I always try to take it with me when I'm going out to the fields, but if I'm just hanging out here in the house, I don't need to. But look at, my house is on fire. Look at it chooch. Oh, I can't see it. The freaking sun's in the way, but look at the chooching. You're probably not going to be able to see with all that glare coming off that building, but she's a fucking chooching good. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to take off. I do apologize for a 40-minute video. I just don't have anything else going on now until we can get the other shit to show up. Once that does, I'll do a review on it and stuff. So, yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So, yeah, see you guys later. Take her easy.